Hi, my name's Akila Newton, and I'm the founder and executive director of Overture with the Arts. We're back with another episode of the Beyond February series, where I share stories about trailblazing Black Canadians. In today's video, I'm going to share the story of Gloria Baylis. Gloria was a Barbadian-Canadian civil rights activist. She began her career as a nurse and midwife and made history in Canada in 1965 when she became the first defendant in Canada's first employment discrimination case based on race. I had the opportunity to interview her son, former Member of Parliament and Executive Chairman of the Board of the Baylis Medical Company, Frank Baylis. He joins me today to share his mother's story.
My mom was a nurse, and she had a friend that was a nurse. And there was this one place that was hiring and they needed 2 people. So what they said is, my mom said, I'm gonna go in the morning while you're at work and I'm gonna apply, and then at night you go and apply for the other job. It'd be a lot of fun if we get these 2 jobs together and work there. So my mom went in the morning and the guy looked at her and he said, no, the 2 jobs are taken. Didn't seem right. But then her friend went at night and the guy said, yeah, you look really good. So when the friend came back, they got to talking and said, how'd it go? My mom said, well, you know, the 2 jobs were taken. She goes, no.
Gloria and her friend realized that something was not right. It turns out that Gloria did not get the job simply because she was Black, and her friend got the job because she was white.
Now, you gotta know my mom. So my mom is a very strong, tough lady, and one of the things about her is you didn't push her around. My mom was nobody's victim. So right away she got on the bus to go down there to give that man a talking to. But on the bus way down, she ran into a friend of hers from the Black community and said, hang on, we can get this guy and we can make history here.
The incident took place at the Queen Elizabeth Hotel in Montreal. In 1964, Gloria worked with the Negro Citizenship Association, and they put together a legal case and took the hotel to court.
That company fought for 12 years. Her case took 12 years to be settled. And after 12 years, the company was found guilty, and you know how much they had to pay? $25. Yeah, that's it, just $25. But it didn't matter, because after that court case was won, it set what we call in our law system precedent. This is the new law. You cannot discriminate based on racial characteristics or this. So before, what you could get away with, you could no longer get away with it.
Gloria made history. Her fight for equal rights needs to be remembered. Her tenacity and willingness to fight for the Black community is admirable, and her story needs to be shared.
Honestly, my mom was a fearless person, and that's rubbed off onto me. And I try and honor her by standing up for everybody's rights in that sense.
In 1986, after retiring from nursing, Gloria went on to open the Baylis Medical Company. The company started as a medical supplies distributor and grew into a medical research and development company that has saved countless lives.
When I joined the company's called Baylis Medical. That's my last name, but my mom sat me down and said, this company is not named after you. You have your father's name on this company, and you're not to do anything to dirty that good name.
Gloria's hard work earned her the Jackie Robinson Award for Business Person of the Year. This award was given to her by the Montreal Association of Black Business Persons in 1999. Stories like Gloria's and other phenomenal Black Canadians are so important to learn about. They're a part of Canadian history and are rarely recognized.
We tend to think of racial conflict, and because we live right beside the United States and they had such great leaders, let's say a Malcolm X, a Martin Luther King, who fought and quite frankly died as part of these fights for the civil rights. This happens a lot to us in Canada, where our history becomes too melded in and we forget of our own history in that. But we had the same battles. We had the same types of discrimination, the same battles, and my mother was a founding person of one of those fights against racial discrimination here in Canada.
The story of Gloria Baylis is one that truly inspires me. I often think about her story, and this is why I wanted to share it with you today. To end, I want to read a small portion of a beautiful poem written about Gloria by a Canadian poet named George Eliot Clarke. George is included in my book, Big Dreamers Volume 2, and he wrote this poem to honor Gloria when she passed away in 2017. Stan saw her triumph in Canada's first test case against racial prejudice in employment erase. This glory, no, nevermore. She's not nameless. This heroine of equality, namely Gloria Baylis.